Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for another comic book review, and today's review is The Crow, Lethe, issue number 1. Now, just a heads up, as you can probably tell by the cover, I mean, he is putting a drill into his face, so this comic has a lot of violence, a lot of blood, and some bad language as well. So, just a heads up, in case you're offended by anything, this comic might do it. Now, at the end of this video, I'm gonna give my final score and let you guys know if I recommend The Crow, issue number 1, Lethe. But for now, let's get on with the review. The issue kicks off at a circus where, let's just say, all the freaks have come out to play. Most notably is Noel Narcos, a man that can sure take an enormous amount of violence and not feel a thing. His signature performance is with Bengali, who is known as the Tiger Woman. Now, over this really well-drawn, colorful, and impactful 2-page spread, Bengali, well, she's tearing Noel Narcos apart, and the audience here looks on in somewhat of like awe and disbelief and horror all at the same time. We also get a flashback that is somewhat pixelated, with a woman being held captive with what I'm guessing is Noel Narcos' loved one. Her last words look to be, "I'm so proud of you, honey, and I want you to know, more than anything, I love you." In his trailer, Noel patches, or should I say, tapes up his scars from the evening's performance. Bengali can sense that something is wrong, and she tells him that usually she can feel his mind leave his body, but this time it was present. We are also introduced to a crew of sideshow freaks led by Lady Combustible, Mistress of the Flame, or as she's also known as, Miss O'Reilly. There's also Mr. Geek, Bengali's sister Stock, and these two young twins. In a conversation between Lady Combustible and Noel Narcos, we understand how he's still searching for whom he once was. Noel says, "Whoever I used to be, I'm pretty sure he wasn't a stage performer." Miss O'Reilly tells Noel that he's a natural and just needs to loosen up and have some fun. Now, in this open field, the only person left is a man named Robert, who is on cleanup duty. But also, we get our first look at a crow. Bob chases the crow away but comes across a mysterious shadow figure in the distance. As he goes to investigate the situation, he's put down on the ground and left for the birds to feast on him. Inside Noel Narcos' trailer, he's got newspaper clippings scattered about with pictures of missing men on them. He says to himself that he could be any one of these men, or he could be none of them. In his head, he hears the voice of his loved one call out, but Noel does his best to actually shut her out, that if he finds out who he really is, it might hurt too much. Now, the screeching sounds of the crow are heard by Noel, and he realizes that danger is present. As Noel rushes out the door, he sees a mysterious figure stalking Bengali's trailer. On the other side of the park, Miss O'Reilly sits by herself enjoying a peaceful night by the fire when she also senses danger. She believes that this mysterious person is here for Noel, and she's noticed this person following their show over the last several states. But this man isn't going to get through the combustible guardian without a fight, as she tells the person, "I took him in. He's my kid, and no one fucks with my kids." Well, Miss O'Reilly talked a big game, but she couldn't back it up as she's quickly impaled by a sword. And that's a shame that we lose her so quick in this series, because she was really funny and a dynamic character. Now, we do get a quick look here at the man who is responsible for the attack, but unfortunately, we don't learn anything else yet. Now, as the entire camp is in disarray, they come to see that not only is Miss O'Reilly dead, but that her eyes have been removed as well. The final shot of this issue ends with the crow crying out. Now, for my score for The Crow, Lethe, issue number 1, I'm giving it an 8.5. I really did enjoy this issue. You know, one of the things I'm really trying to do is pick up a comic I know nothing about, that I'm unfamiliar with, give it a shot, and then review it. And if I like it, I'm going to continue with it. And I really did enjoy issue number 1 here of The Crow, and I definitely plan on checking out the rest of the series. It's only a 4-issue series, so I will be reviewing issue number 2 for sure here on the channel. So guys, make sure you subscribe for that future video. But as far as this issue goes, I really love the artwork. It really brought this whole story to life, and the characters were really wacky and fun. Plus, I like the new interpretation on the crow. Noel Narcos, at least from my standpoint, I know nothing about No Narcus. I don't know if he's new to the series or if he's a regoing character, but as far as I know, I've never been introduced to him, and I do really like the interpretation that they're going with. Now, guys, have you checked out The Crow issue number 1? Leave me a comment, and guys, if you like videos like this, make sure you're subscribed here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.